Hi, I'm Jeremy Lee Baker, and this is another episode of Blind Justice. Welcome to Blind Justice. I'm Jeremy, and today's episode is over self-representation and the perils. First, I want to address my viewers and thank you for watching. This is going to be a very interesting topic today. If you've ever represented yourself before in a court case, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's not exactly easy. You actually have to do your homework and you have to actually speak on the issues that you've studied. Some people are scared to death of doing that. Everyone usually goes straight to an attorney whenever they need any kind of defense or civil action. And in reality, to them, they look like some kind of superhero, which is actually the farthest from the truth that is humanly possible. In criminal matters, imagine you're on a pirate ship and you have 3 people arguing against you why you should walk the plank. When you hire an attorney, they're an officer of the court, so instead of actually being able to defend yourself, you have 3 people against you at the same time. In the rules for your state, you might find that your actual attorney that you got appointed by the state, or any attorney for that matter, gets paid to lose your case. So it's in their best interest to lose, and they are an officer of the court. The big deal about self-representation, which is hard for some people, and it's actually not really hard. What it is when you say something and you're trying to put it in the record, make sure it's backed by evidence. Don't just say things you can't prove and waste the court's time. This information should help you out and should be beneficial to you either on offense or defense in litigation. And I believe it should be a rule of thumb on every issue. I believe some years back the statistics came out and said that you have a 75% chance of winning your case if you defended yourself in a criminal case. And if you had a state attorney, you had a 98% chance of losing your case, even if you were right. So most of the time, you can't afford not to do it if you want to actually win your court case. I mean, when you call a criminal attorney or a civil attorney most of the time, you're thinking that you're calling Superman and that they're somehow going to save you in the situation. But when you get there, it doesn't feel that way at all. And you're kind of feeling out of place. You find yourself in the position of asking yourself, how did I get here? And I thought I hired them to help me get out of it. After seeing that list, this picture probably makes more sense now. So what you need is you need a battle plan. When you get on their ship by yourself, understand that it's a sword fight. You're not actually fighting with swords, though. Your sword will actually be your pen, or your computer, as you see here. You doing this will create a whole new atmosphere in the court. A study came out a while back and said that 89% of the people that are prosecuted on no evidence whatsoever at all. Just remember that. Knowing that, the first thing that you should probably file for is discovery in your case. This is usually a simple motion that the opposing counsel has to provide an answer to. Here's a couple things that I found useful for whenever I had done my own cases and defended myself. Here's some self-representation strategies that I would use if I was going this route. Sir, I recently filed a motion moving the court for the discovery in this matter so I can prepare a defense. I did that 2 days ago. I was wondering how long it would take till the discovery was provided.
I don't have a copy of that motion. Prosecution, do you have a copy of his motion of discovery?
I did receive his discovery request. I should have it prepared in about a week.
Okay. Prosecution says your discovery will be provided in about a week. I'm going to set pretrial for August 6th. Does that sound fair to you guys?
Yeah, a couple days ago I filed my documents proving that I'm a sovereign, and I just wanted to ask, why are we having this case today if you guys don't have jurisdiction?
I've seen what you filed. I've read what it said. Can you explain to the court why your request should be granted?
Because I'm a sovereign.
Because you're moving the court to dismiss the case based on the grounds that you're sovereign and the court lacks jurisdiction, well, let's take consideration of the merits of your argument. There are none. I find that the court does have jurisdiction, and your request to dismiss your case is denied.
Well, I want to object because I am sovereign and your laws don't apply to me. That's why I want this case dismissed.
We have already addressed your sovereign. That is not the issue. The court believes that the law does apply to you. Your objection is overruled. I strongly suggest that you pick up an attorney, and we will reconvene on September 6th at 3 p.m. You are dismissed.
The first thing that you'll notice from the first skit is I made a request asking for something and for the court to produce it. And then you'll notice that there was a direct response from the judge, which he asked the prosecutor to provide an answer. That is a correct way to deal with the court on a motion. On the second skit, you notice that the guy thinks that he has a magic bullet document that he's going to file, and then it's going to make his case disappear magically. Sadly, there is a lot of people out there that believe there is such a thing as magic documents, like they're silver bullets, and they're going to shoot the werewolves and they're going to magically disappear. That's all fairy tales. They're going to reply if you file anything. When he said he was sovereign, that was a conclusory statement. And when he said the laws don't apply to him, that was a conclusory statement too. What you have to do is you have to actually explain why it doesn't apply to you, because what the law says. Well, today I'm going to end with a little skit. This wraps up my time for today. I want to thank you for watching, and then until next time, be blessed.
You were being charged with resisting arrest this morning. Do you understand the charges being held against you?
Not exactly, Your Honor. I'm confused on what I was being arrested for.
Prosecution?
Yeah, it says here that you were at the scene of a crime. and that's why you were arrested. But there's no affidavit of anybody seeing you commit a crime, so I don't know.
Prosecution, that was not the answer I was looking for. And if you don't know, we don't either. I'll order this case dismissed, and you are both dismissed.